Self-care is not selfish. Self-care, often misunderstood as a selfish act, is a vital component of maintaining overall well-being and living a fulfilling life. In a world that constantly demands our time, energy, and attention, it is crucial to recognize the importance of prioritizing our own needs and nurturing our physical, mental, and emotional health. This article aims to shed light on the concept of self-care, debunk the myth of selfishness associated with it, and explore the numerous benefits it brings. Additionally, we will provide practical tips and strategies for incorporating self-care into our daily routines, overcoming feelings of guilt, and establishing healthy boundaries. By embracing self-care as an act of self-compassion, we can truly thrive and create a life of balance and fulfillment. Understanding the concept of self-care. Defining self-care. Self-care is not just about bubble baths and face masks, although those can be delightful. It's a holistic approach to taking care of yourself, both physically and mentally. Self-care means giving yourself the time, attention, and compassion you deserve, so you can thrive in all areas of your life. The different dimensions of self-care. Self-care is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It encompasses various dimensions that require attention and nurturing. These dimensions include physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. Taking care of each aspect ensures a healthy and balanced life. The importance of prioritizing self-care. Recognizing the impact of neglecting self-care. When we neglect self-care, we risk burning out physically, mentally, and emotionally. Pushing ourselves to the limit without giving ourselves the necessary time to recharge can lead to exhaustion, decreased productivity, and even physical health issues. Prioritizing self-care is crucial to avoid reaching that breaking point. Understanding the connection between self-care and well-being. Self-care is not an indulgence, it is a necessity for overall well-being. By practicing self-care, we maintain our physical health, reduce stress levels, and enhance our emotional resilience. When we prioritize ourselves, we become better equipped to handle life's challenges and enjoy a higher quality of life. Dispelling the myth of selfishness. Challenging societal stigmas around self-care. Society often stigmatizes self-care, labeling it as selfish or indulgent. However, taking care of ourselves is not selfish, it is an act of self-preservation. It allows us to show up as our best selves for others, preventing burnout and resentment. It's time to challenge these stigmas and embrace self-care without guilt. Defining selfishness and selflessness. Being selfish has a negative connotation, but it's essential to redefine it in the context of self-care. Prioritizing ourselves does not mean disregarding others' needs, it means ensuring we have the capacity to support and love others. It's about finding a healthy balance between selflessness and self-preservation. Exploring the benefits of self-care. Enhancing physical health through self-care. Engaging in self-care activities like regular exercise, eating nutritious meals, and getting enough sleep improves our physical health. Taking care of our bodies allows us to have the energy and vitality needed to tackle daily challenges and enjoy life to the fullest. Promoting mental and emotional well-being. Self-care is an essential component of maintaining good mental and emotional health. Engaging in activities such as meditation, journaling, or therapy helps manage stress, anxiety, and other emotions. Prioritizing our mental and emotional well-being allows us to cultivate a positive mindset and resilience in the face of adversity. Improving relationships and social interactions. When we take care of ourselves, we become more present and available to others. By setting boundaries, practicing self-compassion, and nurturing our own needs, we become better friends, partners, and family members. Self-care strengthens our relationships and allows us to bring our best selves to our interactions. Remember, self-care is not selfish. It is an act of self-love and preservation that benefits not only you but also those around you. Embrace the concept of self-care with open arms, and watch how it transforms your life for the better. Practical ways to incorporate self-care into daily life. Identifying personal self-care needs. When it comes to self-care, there is no one-size-fits-all approach. It's important to take the time to identify your own unique needs and what makes you feel rejuvenated and recharged. Maybe you need a good night's sleep, or some alone time to unwind. Whatever it is, don't be afraid to prioritize it and make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Creating a self-care routine. Once you've identified your personal self-care needs, The next step is creating a routine that incorporates these activities into your daily life. It could be as simple as setting aside 30 minutes each morning to have a cup of coffee and read a book, or taking a walk in nature during your lunch break. The key is to carve out dedicated time for yourself, even if it means saying no to other commitments. Exploring self-care activities and practices. Self-care can take many forms, and it's important to explore different activities and practices to find what works best for you. Whether it's practicing yoga, journaling, taking up a new hobby, or simply indulging in a bubble bath, find activities that bring you joy and help you relax. The key is to find activities that align with your interests and values, and make you feel good from the inside out. Overcoming guilt and establishing boundaries. Navigating guilt associated with prioritizing self-care. One common obstacle to practicing self-care is the guilt that often accompanies it. We live in a society that places a high value on productivity and selflessness, making it easy to feel guilty for taking time for ourselves. But it's important to remember that self-care is not selfish. It's an essential part of maintaining our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. So, let go of the guilt and embrace the fact that taking care of yourself is not only beneficial for you, but also for those around you. Setting healthy boundaries to support self-care. Establishing healthy boundaries is crucial for maintaining a consistent self-care practice. Learn to say no to activities or commitments that don't align with your self-care needs, and don't be afraid to communicate your boundaries to others. Setting limits and prioritizing your own well-being may feel uncomfortable at first, but it's an important step in creating a balanced and fulfilling life. Nurturing mental and emotional well-being through self-care. Self-care strategies for stress reduction. In today's fast-paced world, stress is almost inevitable. But you can combat its negative effects by incorporating self-care strategies specifically designed to reduce stress. This might include deep breathing exercises, practicing mindfulness or meditation, or engaging in activities that bring you joy and help you relax. Remember, self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity for maintaining your mental and emotional well-being. Practicing self-compassion and self-forgiveness. Self-compassion and self-forgiveness are vital components of self-care. Learn to treat yourself with kindness, understanding, and forgiveness, just as you would a close friend or loved one. We all make mistakes and have moments of self-doubt, but by practicing self-compassion, we can let go of self-criticism and embrace a more positive and nurturing mindset. Cultivating emotional resilience. Self-care plays a crucial role in building emotional resilience, which is the ability to bounce back from challenging situations and maintain a sense of well-being. By taking care of your mental and emotional health on a regular basis, you can better cope with stress, setbacks, and difficult emotions. This might involve seeking therapy or counseling, practicing gratitude and positive affirmations, or engaging in activities that promote emotional well-being. Embracing self-care is a form of self-compassion. Recognizing self-care as a necessity, not a luxury. It's time to debunk the myth that self-care is a luxury or a selfish indulgence. Taking care of yourself is not only necessary, but it also benefits those around you. When you prioritize your own well-being, you are better equipped to show up for others in a meaningful way. So, let go of any guilt or judgment, and embrace self-care as an essential part of living a healthy and balanced life. Understanding the connection between self-care and personal growth. Self-care is not just about relaxation and pampering, it also plays a significant role in personal growth and development. By investing in your own well-being, you are investing in your potential to thrive and achieve your goals. When you make self-care a priority, you are nurturing your mind, body, and spirit, which ultimately allows you to become the best version of yourself. Remember, self-care is an ongoing process, and it looks different for everyone. Find what works for you and make it a non-negotiable part of your daily life. Embrace self-care as an act of love and compassion towards yourself, and watch as it transforms your overall well-being and quality of life. In conclusion, self-care is not selfish, it is an essential practice that allows us to replenish and recharge ourselves. By understanding the concept of self-care, dispelling the myth of selfishness, and exploring its benefits, we can prioritize our well-being without guilt or hesitation. By incorporating self-care into our daily lives, nurturing our mental and emotional well-being, and embracing it as an act of self-compassion, we can truly thrive and lead more fulfilling lives. So remember, Self-care is not selfish, it is a necessary investment in ourselves that enables us to show up as our best selves for others and create a life of balance, happiness, and fulfillment.